Welcome to what many call the original Death Valley, Clemson, South Carolina, where the crowd is rocking in anticipation of the showdown we have in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Army's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Now, he's a beast, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Gives it on the option. Pick up a 5. It'll be third down and 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So Clemson's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
He's going to take off. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago, and you see him take off and run. They've got to do something to kind of put him at least in a little bit of thinking, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of pressure, because right now he's starting to get in the rhythm, and that's not good for this defense.
Split backs here. To the air, it's Klubnik. Looking for an open area to his left. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on first and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Clemson. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Benson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Picked off. What a way to set him up. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away, because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Oh, and a first disaster by falling on his own foot. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Leaves it with the running back. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan, because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Off play action. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Offense bringing in the big boys. Heavy personnel. To the ground with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reed. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Black Knights are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got it in the middle, it's short. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. And the Black Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Give to the running back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
And that is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to run it. Got a first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. A full field of defensive backs trying to take away the deep ball. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback extends the play. There he goes. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
A big key for this offense coming into this game was getting this quarterback going, running the football. And with that last scramble, he's now over 100 yards rushing in this game, and he is not done yet.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps away. Heading to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Benson. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what...
It's a seam wide open. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on 3rd down. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's short. Touchdown, Black Knights! put points on the board. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Now he's going to break the pocket. Moving past the 25. Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
That is a crazy sequence of events because if you're the defense, you're feeling yourself after getting that sack on first down. Now you've got them in second in California thinking you're going to do it again, and you let him get out the gate. The speed shows up. He somehow is able to make people miss.
Into the secondary on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. For a quarterback as highly touted as Cade Klubnik was, I think he would even tell you he started slowly, but man, the progression, the improvement has been exponential, Jesse.
It has, Reese, and he's played big in big games as of late. You think back.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Fires left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Oh, what a call. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And it works. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Coleman. He's got him this time.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Black Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Lost a throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Fortner. And this one will be stopped for no gain. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And that Clemson defensive front getting their paws on dudes and making their presence felt.
And, Reese, that's how they built their dynasty. I mean, I know the offense was flash and sizzle and was really good, but, man, it's the Dexter Lawrence and the Christian Wilkins in the defensive front. Those big boys that could get after the quarterback, that played relentless. Those guys really set the tone and set the foundation for Clemson and big-time success.
Here's the pressure. Right on the money. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. He'll pull it down. Kept it, and he's past the marker. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Still looking on the move. Running to Green. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. Goes to the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And they'll knock him down.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was 2nd and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got 3rd and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Quarterback strolling away from heat. Grabbed in the backfield. It's random. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Black Knights will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure coming. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Looking to scramble. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
They've only converted one time in 3 fourth-down attempts, but they'll try to move the sticks with this one. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, they're after it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And the Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Gonna try to get it himself. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
And from this angle, I don't think he got the 1st down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Buys a little time with his feet. Got out of trouble, throws. Finds the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Finds some fresh air. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. Clemson set up with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. He throws one to the left. Wide open, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Really nice play there catching the pass, and I'll tell you, it's not easy to get on the field these days at Clemson if you're a wideout. Because of the success they've had recruiting and all the NFL talent they've had outside at the position, getting on the field and competing is no simple task. It's not easy to do, but this guy has everything you look for. He is built to succeed, not just at the college level. I think this guy's got an opportunity on Sundays, too.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Under fire. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding.
So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Oh, just didn't have enough leg. It looked like he had the accuracy. It looked like it was going right between the uprights, just not enough power on the kick.
The long 58-yard attempt backfires, and now the offense is set up in plus territory around the 41. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Coleman. Quickly complete.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry there.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Caught behind the line. It's random.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They drag him down, but not before he picks up a Clemson first down. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. They'll ride the hot hand. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Using his legs to buy some time. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. They've got the screen set up. Finding an escape route. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Buying some time. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, we've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a gap. It's Reed. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Black Knights look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw. It's Coleman. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult, and I think he did that a little bit too much.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Black Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And the Black Knights had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the toss to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, you've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
Finds him out of the backfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Now adjusting. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
He's going to fire to the left. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense. You're in a great position. You're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Coleman. He's taking a deep shot. On target over the middle. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down and run. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They're working that left side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. He caught it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. And he got If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. From the gun, running back on the move. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. A field goal is not top of the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Fires into the end zone. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They put together an 81-yard drive. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Look out, he's got room.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks. They've watched those games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big time plays.
I get my bitch straight and I'ma be a better you.
That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment.
Listen, nigga,
You can build on week-to-week success.
and you can king with a big on